up and up. 55. 55.
System curtailed. System. Rogue agent eliminated.
This shit's better than therapy, and it's free. Stack up.
I'm pinned here. Hit him.
What is going on, guys? This is your man KleverThumbs, and I'm bringing you a brand new Division 2 build video. Now, I'm actually really excited to show you guys this build. I haven't seen anybody with it so far. I didn't just happen to throw it together. It happened to just fall into place perfectly. Now, without further ado, let's get right into the build. Now, I am running the new specialization, as you guys can see, with a 3-piece dilemma and a 3-piece providence, and as you guys can see, I am maining SMGs. Yes, that is right, these SMGs are smacking. They're just definitely obliterating anything that's in my path, whether it's normal, hard, challenging, heroic. I can do solo heroics, control point level 4s by myself. This build absolutely destroys everything. Now, let's get right into the build. Start with the guns. I am running the MP5 ST replica, which I did happen to craft. 12% SMG damage, 15.5 critical hit chance, and 8% critical hit damage. And now I did happen to roll strain on there, which is strain actually changed. If you guys haven't paid attention, it's TU8. There's a lot of new changes, and there's a lot of new things to love than to hate. So strain is definitely one of them. Gain 10% critical hit damage for every 0.5 seconds you are firing. Stacks up to 5 times. That is tremendous for this build. As you guys are about to find out, I have a huge excuse me, huge amount of critical hit chance and critical hit damage, unlike ever before. There was no way I was able to make this build in a different patch. Let's just jump right into it. Secondary weapon, tactical vector, SBR, 9mm, 15% SMG damage, 16.5 critical hit chance, and I did put 10% magazine size. Now it did go from 39 to 42 mag size, so I don't recommend doing anything to mag size as far as when it comes to this gun. And I do have Optimus, which is weapon damage is increased by 3% for every 10% ammo missing from the magazine. This little gun smacks at 1200 RPMs. The amount of critical hit chance and critical hit damage you're about to witness just blows everything out the water. Doesn't matter if you have 1 million, 1.9 million armor. This build will destroy you and your shield. Now, the reason why I'm sitting right in front of this recalibration station is because recently these masks have been bugged. So I just want to show you my stats on here. So let's go on to the mask. Now for the mask, I do have 13% weapon damage. This is a dilemma mask, Negotiator's Dilemma, and I did roll 9.2 critical hit damage. And there is an offensive mod slot on there that I do happen
Agent
to
requesting backup.
need to throw on there. Already don't have it on. Alright, anyway, so I have 10.5 critical hit damage on the mask. Let's move on to the chest piece. The chest piece is the centerpiece of everything. Now I'm running Providence chest piece. 3-piece Providence, I'll go over it with you. 10% headshot damage for 1 piece. For 2 pieces, it's 10% critical hit chance. And for your 3rd piece of Providence that you have, it's 15% critical hit damage. I do want a lot of critical hit chance and critical hit damage. That's why we're speccing into it. The core attributes, 12% weapon damage, The attributes are 10.7 critical hit damage, 14.1 repairs dash skills, and I do have a mod for 10.5 critical hit damage. Now I am running the new talent glass cannon. All damage you deal is amplified by 25%. That is awesome. Awesome. But all damage that you take is amplified by 50%, which is also not so awesome. So very, very risky move right here. I like it. Moving on to the third piece. Oh, I do have a mod on there. Sorry if I didn't already say it. The mod, yep, 10.5 critical hit damage. Alright, cool. Let's go on to the Negotiator's holster. Now, if you guys don't know, 3-piece Negotiator. If you have the 2-piece, you get 15% critical hit chance. If you have a 3-piece, you get 20% critical hit damage. Keep that all in mind. Now the core attribute on here, it's 10.4 weapon damage, and my attribute is 11.8 critical hit damage. If you guys don't have your calculator out here, you might need it here shortly. As we move on to the dilemma knee pads for my third piece. The core attribute on this bad boy, I did roll 15% weapon damage, and the regular attribute is 10.8 critical hit damage. Again, more critical hit damage. Moving on to the gloves, which gives me the 2-piece. Now, the core attribute is 14.8 weapon damage. It did come with almost max weapon damage and max armor regen. I almost have 5,000 HP-S armor regen, and I did roll 12% critical hit damage. So, in other words, this is a god roll glove right here. Moving on to the backpack for the grand finale, I do have the third piece that makes this Providence for the 3-piece dilemma, 3-piece Providence. Now, the core attribute is 13% weapon damage, and the attributes that I have are 5.1 critical hit chance, which I did roll on there. It came with 14% weapon handling, which is max, and I did put my mod for 10.5 critical hit damage. Now, the talent on my backpack is Vigilance. It increases total weapon damage by 25%. Taking damage disables this buff for 4 seconds. Now, the reason why I'm running Glass Cannon and Vigilance is because I'm actually hiding behind the Crusader Shield. And this Crusader Shield lets you use all primary weapons, excluding marksman rifles and light machine guns. However, it does not protect the agent's legs. Now, this little shield right here is awesome, especially when I'm trying to, if I could switch, I do happen to swap between Glass Cannon as far as my chest piece, and I would like to have Sokolov chest piece, 3-piece Sokolov instead of the 3-piece Providence, but if I could get Vanguard onto this chest piece, and then run the Lady Death, oh my goodness, that would be tremendous. Now, if you can see, 96.5 on my MP5, and my secondary skill is a Reviver Hive. Now, the moment that you guys have all been waiting for. Not my sidearm, sorry. My sidearm, I don't really have anything too spectacular here. But, let's move on to the stats. Alright guys, this is it. 96k weapon damage, which translates to 53k PvP weapon damage. Now, I do have 50.8 critical hit chance. That is right. Followed by 169 critical hit damage. Now, that means that this build is absolutely going to shred any elite, NPC, red, yellow, purple, named, the whole 9. I'm going to go over here to the fire range and I'm going to show y'all real quick. These numbers do not lie. I switch it over to named. Hit the 5. Normally I would be right here behind my shield. Let's go ahead and just show you what this MP5 looks like. Alright, 5.5. Not too bad. See how high we can get it to the highest sustained damage. We're at 16 mil. That's not too bad, guys. 16 mil, we'll take it. 19, alright. Alright, looks like we're just shy of 20. That's not too bad. Alright, now let's see what the tactical vector does. As you can see, the results are increased. These are named elite. We're at 27k, 33k. Oh, my bad. 39 mil. 44. Okay, I did not know I would go this high. 45. 50. Is this just gonna keep going up and up? 55. 55. Alright. Wow, ladies and gents, that we have just witnessed 55 million. That is right. 55 million on this 83.2 tactical vector. 50.8 critical hit chance and 169% critical hit damage. This is the build. Now in the gameplay, just so you guys don't get confused, in the gameplay I am running this chest piece right here, Vanguard. Deploying a shield makes it invulnerable for 5 seconds and grants 45% of your armor as bonus armor to all other allies for 20 seconds. And that comes back every 25 seconds. So in the video you do see me use Vanguard. But as far as me going solo without a team, glass cannon all the way. This is your man KleverThumbs. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you like what you just saw, please hit that like, subscribe, notification bell, and stay tuned because I will be streaming with this build. I do have my strike build coming out next week. This is your man KleverThumbs, over and out. Players on my 12. Yep.
Rogue
I
fixer
got
drone
this.
detected. Rogue Sigma. Rogue agent neutralized nearby. Contaminated.
I am. Yep. Cool.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
Nice.
Now detecting contaminated.
I have no.
Rogue assault turret detected.
Don't worry about it, dude. Alright, never mind, bro. Don't flag it up. I'm already putting my shit on the rope.
System curtailed. System activated. Rogue agent eliminated. 30 seconds. Agent.
He's in a wind tunnel.
Contaminated gear.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. Someone is. They got the fan on above them or some shit.
Rogue agent neutralized.
Possibly another player. Possibly. Yep.
Rogue detected.
Popping the kit and then I'm going in.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
The area beyond this checkpoint is unsafe for civilians. Do not
Rogue seeker mine detected. Rogue stinger hive detected.
I'm lagging or something, dude.
Rogue explosive seeker mine detected.
Well, we can get it off.
Rogue fixer drone detected.
Behind us. .95%.
Nearby
Let's go
rogue
clear it.
agent